Okay, so we're going to answer this question before us. It says if cos of x is equal to cos of pi on 6, and our x is between 3 pi on 2 and 4 pi, find the values of x. Okay, this is normally everyone's favorite type of question. And I say that very sarcastically because people find these ones quite tricky. But let's just think it through. The way I like to think about these questions is always by saying, all right, I've got cos of pi on 6. So if we come here, this angle here is pi on 6. And we really don't care what the exact values are. Let's just call it a and b. Now, because we're dealing with cos, we care about our x value. So that's a. Now, where else does a appear? Well, a also appears down here, doesn't it? This also would be would be positive a, and then it would be negative b. But we really don't care about the b's here. The thing that you need to take note of is that in both of these cases, we have positive a. So that means in my first and in my fourth quadrant, I get a positive cos value. And as long as you can look at this right here and realize that you're in your first and fourth quadrant, that's really the important thing. Now, it's just a matter of figuring out what the x values are going to be within the specified domain. This is normally where people have some trouble. So it's between 3 pi on 2 and 4 pi. Well, where's 3 pi on 2? 3 pi on 2 starts here. So that means I'm not including pi on 6 as one of my x values. This is normally where people get a bit lost. Let me slow down a bit. Let me talk about what this looks like on the number line. So if I've got a number line, here's 0. Here's pi on 2. And pi on 2 would be here, right? Here's pi. Pi would be here. Here's 3 pi on 2. 3 pi on 2 is right here. This is where we're starting from. And then we're going all the way to 4 pi. So that means we're going all the way to 4 pi. Do you see how pi on 6 would exist here, wouldn't it? Do you see how it's not within my domain? My domain starts at 3 pi on 2 and ends at 4 pi. So that means pi on 6 is not one of my answers. My first answer will be that right there. Now, I know that this here is pi on 6. So therefore, to get my first answer, I just go 2 pi minus pi on 6. And I know that's going to be 11 pi on 6. But then I don't stop there. Because once, like there's 2 pi, I know that one of my answers is going to be 11 pi on 6. But now, do you see how I'll get another answer? Because I'm not stopping at 2 pi. Now, if I do this carefully, that's one of my answers there. But another one of my answers, I'll do this in green, will be going around and then to here. That will be another one of my answers. So this will be x is equal to 2 pi plus pi on 6. Remember, 2 pi is the same as 12 pi on 6, so this will just be 13 pi on 6. That will be another one of my answers. But remember, have we gone all the way yet? No, because if I come up here for a second, we have just found another answer, which would be here. This would be 13 pi on 6. But now we need to consider our next one, which would be going around, and then here. So this would be x is equal to 2 pi, sorry, not 2 pi, it would be 4 pi minus pi on 6. Now this is where we're going to think, what is 4 pi if I have a denominator of 6? So I'll times this by 6, which will be 24 pi on 6 minus pi on 6, which will be 23 pi on 6. So if we were to think about this for a second, right here, right there, that would be 23. Whoopsie daisy. 23 pi on 6. Now, of course, you don't need to draw out your number line. But by showing it, it's quite clear that I'm going to stop now, aren't I? Because here's 4 pi. I'm not going to go past 4 pi, am I? Because then I'd be going outside of my domain. So I've got no more answers here. So just to put it nice and neatly at the end here, what my final answer will be is 11 pi on 6, 13 pi on 6, and 23 pi on 6. And just like that, I'm done. So it's just really important that you can work through these questions, that you can identify what your domain is and what's going to fit within your domain as well. All very important skills. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.